Hi everyone, welcome to our next video. Welcome back, by the way. Today we will solve some college algebra problems, and in these problems we will learn the triangle problems, the trigonometric problems, quadrilaterals, equations, logarithmic equations, and etc. So let's start. Our first question is: classify the triangle if the angles are 49, 49 and 82. So we said that if in the triangle the let it be the triangle, the angles let it be alpha, beta and theta. If these three angles are less than 90 degrees, then we say that this triangle is acute angle triangle. So here we saw that the degrees of the angles, all of the angles are less than 90 degrees. So let's continue. Second question. In the right-angled triangle, the angles are 50 degrees and x plus 11 degrees. Find the x. So let it be our right-angled triangle. You know that in the right-angled triangle, this angle is 90 degrees. So if it is 90 degrees, the sum of these two angles also should be 90 degrees, because we know that the angle sum property of triangle is that the interior points, the sum of interior points should be 180. So let it be A, B and C. If A is 90 degrees, the sum of all three angles should be 180. So here A is 90 degrees. Let's replace it by 90. And we said that the angles are 50 and x plus 11. So it is 50 degrees and it is x plus 11. And here let's replace them. 50 degrees plus x plus 11 degrees is equal to 180, and x plus 11 degrees is equal to 111 minus 90 and minus 50, and x equal to 40 degrees. So here we got that x is equal to 29 degrees. Third question. If the sides of triangle is 20, 20 and 30 centimeters, then classify it by its side. In our previous example, we classified the triangle by its angles. But here we are asked to classify the triangle by its sides. So the sides are 20, 20 and 30. You know, two sides are equal. And then we say that this triangle is isosceles. Isosceles. And in the right-angled triangle with angle A is equal to 90 degrees, find angle B and C so that sine B is equal to cosine A. Let me draw the right-angled triangle, and here it is 90 degrees. So let it be B and C. Sine B should be equal to cosine A. It can be 30, 60. Let's check it up. Sine 30 is equal to cosine 60. We know that sine 30 is equal to 1 over 2 and cosine 60 is also equal to 1 over 2. Or it can be, the B can be 60 degree and C can be 30 degree. We can change the order, but our result will not be changed. Next question. Sine 35 degree cosine 5 degree minus sine 5 degree cosine 35 degree. What is the result? How can we solve this problem? In our lesson trigonometry, we have studied some formulas about trigonometric identities. So here we have learned that this is, if we simplify this formula, we will get sine 35 degree minus 5 degree. So it's equal to sine 30 degree and it's also equal to 1 over 2. So this is our result. Next question. If sine x is equal to 2 over 5, then find the cosine x. We know that sine square x plus cosine square x is equal to 1. We have studied this in our previous lesson. Here, sine x is 2 over 5. If we square it, we will get 2 over 5 square plus cosine square x, and this is equal to 1. Here we get that 4 over 25 plus cosine square x equal to 1. Here cosine square x is equal to 1 minus 4 over 25, and we get that our result is 21 over 25. Cosine square is 21 over 25. What about cosine x? Cosine x is the square root of 21 over 25. So this is our result. Okay, in the right angle triangle, AB is hypotenuse. Let me draw the triangle. Let it be AB. And AC is x, BC is 12. Sine A is equal to, let it be A, sine A is equal to 0.6. Find the length of x. How do we find it? We know that sine A is equal to BC over the hypotenuse. Yes? AB. So, we know that BC is 12, but we don't know AB. Let it be AB. And it's equal to 0.6. Let me write it as 5, 3. And if we want to solve this problem, we will multiply 12 by 5, and this is equal to 3 times AB. Here we got that AB is equal to 12. AB is 12. If we want to find the AC leg, we will use the Pythagorean Theorem. What is the Pythagorean Theorem? It is the square of hypotenuse is equal to the sum of the square of legs. So AB is, the square of AB is 224 plus BC square. And BC square is, oh sorry, this is 244. 400 minus 244. BC square is equal to 156, and BC is equal to sorry for my mistake, it's about the attention. So the BC is equal to 16. Yes, the square of 12 is equal to 144, and if we subtract them, we will get 256, and BC, the square root of 256 is equal to 16, but I made mistake here. Okay, let's continue. And our next question. Two sets are called disjoint sets if their union or intersection is the empty set. Let's think about it. Two sets are called disjoint sets if their intersection is an empty set. So let's do example. 1, 3, 5 and 2, 4, 6. Let it be A and let it be B. As you see, the A is the set of odd numbers and B is the set of even numbers. So, is there any common elements? No, there is no common elements, so the intersection of A and B is empty set. If this condition is satisfied, we say that these two sets are disjoint sets. Next question. Solve the system of equation. 3x plus 2y is equal to 12. X plus y is equal to 5. For this system, you can obtain coefficients that differ only in sign by multiplying equation 2, multiplying it by minus 3. We will get, multiply this equation by minus 3. And this is equal to minus 15. So if we can see that these coefficients differ only by its sign. So we can solve this by eliminating this part, and we will add these two parts. 2y plus minus 3y is equal to 12 plus minus 15. And we will get minus y is equal to minus 3. Y is equal to 3. If we replace here y by 3, replace it by 3, we will get that x plus 3 is equal to 5. So x is equal to 2. This is the result. X is 2 and y is 3. So, next question. The number 15 is raised to a power between 0 and 1. The answer has to be between which two numbers? So, let's solve this problem. 15 is raised to a power 0. 15 power 0 is equal to 1. And 1. 15 power 1 is equal to 15 itself. So, the answer has to be between 1 and 15. Next question. Find the equation of line containing the points 4, 17 and having slope 3. So let it be the option A and let it be the option B. In which two equations satisfy these two conditions? So let's check it up. 3 times 4, we know that the first element is input and 7 element is output. 3 times 4 is equal to 12. If we add 5 to 12, we will got that 17. This line in this equation satisfied the first condition. What about this equation? If we replace x by 4, we will get 16 plus 1 is equal to again 17. So option B is also satisfies this first condition. What about the second condition? The slope is 3. So what is the slope? Slope is the coefficient which stands in front of x. Here the slope is 3, but here it's 4. So option A satisfies both two conditions of this question. So our answer is A. Next question. What is the slope of any line parallel to the line 9 times x plus 4 times y and plus 7? I want you to solve this problem yourself. Let it be homework. Please comment below if you find the answer. I'll check and answer your reply. So this is your homework. Please solve this by yourself. Next question. And which of the following factor, let me write, which of the following is a factor of the polynomial 2x squared minus 3x minus 5. So let's factorize this. Let it be any two factors. You know that the first element of this factor and the first element of this factor, the multiplication of these first elements should be 2x squared, and the multiplication of final elements should be minus 5. So let it be 5 and let it be 1. What about plus and minus? Which of them should be plus and which of them should be minus? We will get it by this. So it is minus 3x. It means that our greater element should be minus, and the smaller element should be positive. Let's check. 2x times x is 2x squared. 2x times 1 minus 5 times x and minus 5 times 1. This is equal to our given equation. Great. And next question. What is the degree of measure of the acute angle formed by the hands of a 12-hour clock that reads exactly 2 o'clock? This is a little bit tricky question. Let it be our clock. Okay. 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. What about, you know that the degree of this clock is 2060 degree, and here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12 angles. So 12 equal angles. The sum of these 12 equal angles is equal to 360. So the sum of 12 equal degrees is equal to 360. So we get that x is equal to 30 degree, and we get this is 30 degree. Yes, 30 degrees. So this is also 30 degree, this is also 30, 30, 30, 30, and etc. What about the question? We should read the clock that exactly shows 2 o'clock. So it shows 2 o'clock. Yes, you know, this is 30 and this is also 30. 2 times 30 is equal to 60 degree. So the answer is 60 degree. Next question. Find the solutions of the equation. This is logarithmic equation. ln x plus ln x minus 3 is equal to ln 5 times x minus 7. So we know that if we simplify this equation, we will get that ln 5 times x minus 7. So the variables are equal. X minus 3 is equal to 5 times x minus 7. X squared minus 3 times x minus 5 times x plus 7 is equal to 0. And x squared minus 8 times x plus 7 is equal to 0. If we solve this problem, we will get that x1 is equal to 7 and x2 is equal to 1. Yes, the multiplication of 7 and 1 is equal to 7. The sum of 7 and 1 is equal to 8. And but one of these roots is not our answer. 1 is not our answer. Our answer is 7, because we know that here we should not have 1. Okay. Our next question is find the domain of this function. So we know that here there is no denominator. Yes, there is no square root. So the variables can get any points. And our result is, what about our result? Of course, minus infinity and plus infinity. So our result is negative and positive infinity. Here there is no denominator, so the variables can get any point. Next question. Find the y-intercepts of the following line. So 3 times y is equal to 5 times x minus 50. If we want to find the y-intercept, we should replace x by 0. So 3 times y is equal to 5 times 0 minus, let it be 60. Okay, to divide it easily. So here we get that 3 times y is equal to minus 60, so y is equal to minus 20. This is y-intercept. If we are asked to find x-intercept, we should replace y by 0. Yes? Great. And our final question. Which of the following expressions has an even integer value for all integers a and b? It means that our result should be even in any case. You know, the coefficient is integer. If we multiply any element by even integer, we will get even result. So the coefficient of this is also even integer. It doesn't matter what points are a and b. If we multiply them by 2, we will get the even value. So here for all integers a and b, this expression has an even value. But here the coefficient is odd. This is also odd. If we multiply odd number by any number, we can get, if we multiply odd number by odd number, we will get odd, but if we multiply odd number by even number, we will get even. So it matters if a and b are even or odd, but it doesn't matter because their coefficients are even. So our result is A. And this was our today's problems about college algebra. If you have any questions about these problems, please let me know by asking below. Thank you. See you next time.